Well, if I appear upset, I do apologize. I actually am a little bit upset because exactly what I thought would happen if I did this did happen, and I'm in the middle of dealing with it right now. I'm annoyed because some things fell through today, and I didn't get my filament. Uh, Apparently, the mailbox was full, which it was. But why, if it's one package, why can't you just leave it on the porch? It's all one package. Get out of your car. Get out of the vehicle. Drop it off. And apparently, uh, they tried to drop it off at like an hour after I went to sleep. Like I went and laid down, and they told me that an hour later, somebody attempted to drop these packages off, which I can't imagine why they didn't just leave them. I, Everybody else just throws boxes in my fucking yard. Like they don't even bother. So most of the time, they don't even bother to put it next to the door. They just drop it off in the driveway or some shit. You know. So not only that, I had to wait an extra day already because Amazon, for some reason, didn't want to ship to my house, even though they ship to my house all the time. I literally in my mailbox today was another Amazon package. So I don't know what the hell they were doing and why did it all just come through Amazon? Because Amazon gave the package to USPS the day they were supposed to deliver it. So Jolteon is done. Okay. I'm glad. It came out pretty good. There's a little bit of blurring in the colors that I can see. Um, I think I've already resolved that issue. It's between the yellow and the white. You can't see it on this or on this camera, but I can see it in real life. Um, but I don't have anything else with those colors I can make. I'm out of yellow, so I can't make minis of Jolteon. I'm not completely out, but I'm out for the most part. Um, I can't do anything. And tomorrow I'm supposed to get more filament, so I'm gonna get like 17 packages of filament tomorrow, and I've got to sort all this shit out. It's driving me crazy. Not only that, I'm running 4 machines now with 3 spools of filament, and I did ultimately before I just when I got up today and actually woke up, I paused All Might's beat and then took the spool out and put it on Tifa, which had been sitting for 13 hours. Uh, and I left to go out to eat, and I came back, and it's not working. So this entire 8-day print is now destroyed, garbage, except for 2 pieces. I managed to get the end of her hair, which just barely finished, like barely finished, and then I've already removed a lot of the cleanup on this, but I got her fist. It came out pretty good. The cleanup's going to be a little bit of a drag, but I'm not too worried about it. This part's going to be a pain in the butt because there's like a divot inside. Focus. 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 All right, there it is. You can kind of see it now. But in this hole in here is just a bunch of sports, and that's where the arm is supposed to stick in. And I do have that piece of the arm printed, so I can test it out, make sure it works later. But I don't feel like doing anything right now. That printer is now off. I did get the part for the other printer that broke down. That is in today, and I'm thinking of running that one on the floor, and then I'll have 5 printers going at the same time. It's gonna be insane in here, and then of course the cats are gonna be all over it. So I'm upset just about that, really. Mostly because Tifa. The filament can wait. I usually tend to run printers nonstop, or as much as I can. So giving the Bamboo Lab a break might be a good idea. I would set up the Creality conveyor belt one, but I haven't figured out my cat problem. I don't think I'm gonna be able to because I hang out in here to do stuff, and I don't like leaving them out there by themselves for hours and hours at a time. I want them to be able to be where I am, but I don't think that's going to be possible because even if I do this in the warehouse, they're not going to be out there with me. You know, which is okay. Trip used to have to deal with me working 12 hours every day, so and then sleeping for 8 more hours in the day. So he's fine, but Cloud is bothering to Paul. I don't have my wife here to keep them company either. So as of right now, I can't leave them out there for extended periods. Maybe I can set up the printer anyway, and hopefully some of this filament comes in tomorrow. It better come in tomorrow. Now they're saying it'll be there by the 3rd. I'm like, bitch, I ain't waiting 5 fucking days. I'm not waiting 5 fucking days. I want my mail. Like, you should have dropped it off. It should have been dropped off by Amazon. I'm not blaming USPS. I'm blaming Amazon because Amazon does come to my house. They do. And I swear if the mailman comes and drops off the mail and only puts one box in there, oh, I'm sorry, I can't fit it in your mailbox. I'm not going to wait 17 days for 17 different fucking boxes and not know which one I'm getting. Because I don't know when this dude shows up. I've never seen the mail service come at 9 in the morning. And I'm not going to sit out there all day waiting on that motherfucker. It's just one dude in a Jeep, which, sure, okay, you may not have enough room, but hey, if you don't drop the package off, you're going to have more packages from me. I mean, Amazon dropped off the 3D printers, and those boxes were pretty big. What was the problem? And it's supposed to rain for the next few days. If I don't catch this dude, he's not going to drop it off. I've never had this problem. I mean, I'll go pick it up, but I don't know how to contact him. And tomorrow's Saturday. I can't pick it up tomorrow. And then it's Sunday. So my mail's not coming. So if I don't get it tomorrow, I'm not getting it until Monday at the earliest. And I kind of knew this could happen. Replacing that spool could have done exactly what it did, but apparently it just never went all the way into the feeder, even though I had it grabbing and pulling. I don't know. I'm messing with the filament feed. That's what's going on right now. I got to make sure this line is clear because it could have been a clog of some kind. So give me a second. It's going to take a minute. Yeah, I didn't exactly do the math on how far along it was done on here, so I'm estimating about 6 days, at least since my wife has left. Which I don't remember what day that was. So I'm gonna slice this here because this is the one piece. I'm gonna start this print. To at least get it on the board, and most of it should just print and be this part. This right here. I don't have to swap out filaments. Again, I might use the yellow. The remainder of the yellow. I do have filament to use. I just don't want to have mixed colored filament while I'm painting it because then it shows through. The only other filament I got is this green, which it's not a lot of filaments. Might keep this hand because that piece is going to be. I can pick certain pieces that'll go well enough. I have this already. At least get these started. And this should eat some of that green. Oh, you know what? I'm not even sharing the screen. Yeah, this is what I'm working on. This had started printing into the face. The shoulders were almost done. Like just probably like I don't know, a couple more hours. Both shoulders would have been finished. And those are these. I think I got up to like right there on one of them. We started working into her face, like right about here, so straight across. If I print, if I print the head, I can attach it to the torso, and that one piece of hair that she needs is right there. And then I can start printing the other stuff. But this green should be eaten up by the supports area where it's going to be sitting inside of something. So it's not going to be seen. I don't have to worry about, the colors too much. So I'm going to slice this, put it in the printer. Oh, this is the Cobra 2 Max. I could also just print it on here. What's printing on for the shoes doesn't seem to be having a problem. This over here should be done in probably about 12 hours. So I could restart this entire print entirely, put it on there, and it'll go faster. The fingers on this this hand was like right here. It was so close to being done. I was pissed. The shoes came out looking really good. They need a ton of cleanup, which I'm not looking forward to. on the Cobra 2, because that's what that one is. Now, the other one was going to take 5 hours or 5 days. This will probably be just under 5. So Leafeon is sitting at 20 hours, 41 minutes. It says it's at 47%. So it's going to be a while before I can get this on. Ew, tastes like Tang. Noted, I do not like the orange. Speaking of weed, my marijuana or medical marijuana card was having issues because I had to send them a copy of both my copy of my a picture of me and a picture of my my ID, and for some reason it sent 2 pictures of me, which was weird because I literally took a camera photo with the app. You know, like it opened up my up a camera and I sat there and I snapped the photo and it said, "Okay, you're good." So I don't know how the fuck they got 2 pictures of me, but apparently it wasn't good enough either. Even though I sent them exact specification, it was dumb. It was really fucking dumb. So I sent them that, and I may not hear anything till Monday now. This slice usually takes a while, so it's a lot of work. Also, I don't want any brim on it. That brim is a bitch. That brim is going to be a pain to deal with. Mm. God. I kind of wish I didn't give away Umbreon yet. I am going to give away Jolteon, though. Flareon, I'm going to keep. Because Flareon was my favorite when I was a kid. Which was Gen 1, and there's only 152 Pokemon. Period. Why 152, not 150? In the first episode of Pokemon, Ash Ketchum sees a Pokemon that is not registered in the Pokedex, and it was Ho-Oh. That's who it was identified as, and that's why he's 152. The Pokemon movie was out before the finish of the Kanto region. I think that was a Kanto, the first region season finished. So therefore, it falls in that universe. After that, that's it. The Pokemon movie, the first one, explained how Mewtwo was made from Mew. So technically, Mew is 150, and the existence of Mewtwo means that Mewtwo is 151. 100, yeah, and Ho-Oh is 152. There are 152 Pokemon. That's it. I don't know any of the rest. Did I try to play the other ones? Yeah, I think I tried to play Pearl. I think it was. And my buddy played the other one. Diamond. I think it was Diamond. I don't remember. I just remember buying a DS and a copy of the Nintendogs for my girlfriend. And she played the shit out of it. She was not a gamer in any way. And I wanted her to enjoy a video game with me so we can sit down while I'm playing video games. She has something to do, and she would sit and pet her cute little puppy, and she fed it every day, and she took care of it. And then she got a real dog. And I remember we were separated for a period of time, and I went to go visit her, and she pulled it out to feed her dog. And I was like, you still do that? And she's like, yeah, every day I open this up, I feed the dog, I pet him, I got to take care of my puppy. And I was like, okay, it's a video game. I can tell you how many Tamagotchis I let die. But it was not Tamagotchi. We couldn't afford Tamagotchi. Yeah, we won. You smell like litter box. Good boy. You're a good boy. You're very dirty. You're very dirty. I just want to get on here and gripe. I'm going to throw this back on the print whenever Leafeon finishes. Hopefully I get my issue resolved with my filament. I will raise hell on Monday. Give me my box. Give me my box.